Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. Check this out. All right, man. Manny Pacquiao finally was stripped of the WBA, title. And now Ugas has been elevated to basically the champion, the super champion, whatever you want to call it. But to be honest with you, this was long overdue. I know the Manny Pacquiao fans ain't trying to hear this, but they gonna hear it. And I gives a fuck if you like it or not. But this is the absolute truth. As much as I respect Manny Pacquiao as a fighter, Manny Pacquiao is an all-time great. He's one of the best that ever did it. First ballot Hall of Famer for sure. Like I said, I really don't have no problem with Manny Pacquiao. I don't like some of his fans, but Manny Pacquiao ain't getting no free pass from me because at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao has maneuvered around not fighting certain fights, and that's just basically the bottom line. At the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao had several years to put together a fight with Terrence Crawford. He refused to fight Terrence Crawford. He refused to fight Errol Spence. Okay, he picked Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman was, in and out of the ring, constant injuries, constant surgery. So he took advantage of the Keith Thurman situation, and he barely beat Keith Thurman. Some people believe that Keith Thurman won that fight. Me, myself, I stand by what I said. I believe Keith Thurman won that fight. I don't give a fuck about Manny Pacquiao's Filipino fans being upset with me because my channel is not built around their opinion. So kick rocks, eat a dick. But nevertheless, Manny Pacquiao, he is battle tested. But Manny Pacquiao, at the end of the day, he got a whole country behind him. So Manny Pacquiao only wants to fight two more times, and he wants to call it a career. Now, it appears that he's going to fight Ryan Garcia in an exhibition match. Ryan Garcia vows to knock Manny Pacquiao out. By the way, that fight is trash, and I'm gonna continue to rip that fight because it's just pure trash. It's trash. It's a exhibition match that nobody called for, and that's just the bottom line. I'm just keeping it 100. So, with that being said, Manny Pacquiao had that coming. He had it coming. He didn't want to, take on a tough challenge, and if that's the case, I understand that. But you can't hold on to a belt, but then you not trying to fight the best guys that's out there, or you not trying to unify. Once again, people can holler about how many belts Manny Pacquiao had won in different divisions. Oh, and another thing, anybody bring up somebody else's name other than Manny Pacquiao, I'm erasing your comment and I'm blocking you. Stick to the fucking subject. And I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't bring up nobody else. Okay? We talking about Manny Pacquiao. That's my new rule starting today. You bring up anybody else when I'm talking about one specific person, your ass is blocked. Zero tolerance for that shit. We talking about Manny Pacquiao. So, nevertheless, Manny Pacquiao, he had his chance. Okay? He got away with this for over 2 years, and enough is enough. Well, enough is enough. He didn't get away with this for 2 years. Well, almost 2 years, and he just refused to fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. And I believe on a certain, I believe on a certain, on a certain side note that I believe that the PBC played him, and I believe he played the PBC back. I believe the only reason why he signed with the PBC is because he thought he might could get that rematch with Floyd Mayweather due to the fact that he decided to work out a deal with Al Heyman, but they wanted him to fight Errol Spence, and Manny Pacquiao, for whatever reason, didn't want to fight Errol Spence. That's just, hey, it is what it is, and people just gonna have to accept the truth. Manny Pacquiao ducked Errol Spence, and he ducked Terrence Crawford. But now that he doesn't have a belt, he can pretty much do what he want to do. He can float on, fight Ryan Garcia, then take on another soft touch, and then get up out of here. At the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao is 42 years old. So, it is what it is. That's all I have to say. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.